My relationship with UWSP started because Dad went here. I think it was a Hall of Fame football player here, and of course my sisters were graduates of UWSP as well, so that tradition started long before I was looking at it, but it was in our family. My grandparents were from Point, my parents were from Point, and so with all of that connection, that's where it started. Well, I got involved with the university by and large through my job. I work for the Portage County Business Council, and by being asked to be on the WIST Advisory Board of the Wisconsin Institute of Sustainable Technology.
She was just a stunning asset as far as the launch of WIST was concerned. She introduced us to a number of important businesses in the region, enabled us to make a number of new collaborations on the campus. And so she was instrumental in helping us form our WIST Advisory Board. She's a member of that board, and she's helped us to secure some really important relationships with other local businesses too.
One of the things that I enjoy is not any one or any program in particular, but coming back to campus and reconnecting with students in small ways. Whether it's a trip to the bookstore, I like to talk to the students to see what they're up to, what they're doing. When they call me for a fundraising call, I'll get them into a lot of Q&A. I want to know, how are your studies going? What are you doing? What are you excited about? And it's a chance just to connect with students in the hallway. You know, coming over here is a refreshing place to be.
I first met Lori when we had our matchmaking session, as they called it, for the mentorship program, and it was kind of like a speed dating deal, and we had just 2 rows of chairs, and we were given about 30 seconds with about 40 different women, and we just had to move around and just kind of try to create a connection with them, or just talk about ourselves a little bit and what we like to do, and or what our interests were, that sort of deal. And I remember Lori talking about kayaking, and I was just like, I want to get into kayaking.
I don't want to give the impression that Lori is all work and no play, because I have also seen her at United Way fundraisers and at Humane Society fundraisers and at women's events. There's a circle of friends in Wapaka and Stevens Point that get together, and Lori is certainly someone who is sought after because she is just great to talk to.
Well, we have a lot of alumni in Wapaka County, and I think we discover more and more of those as we go along. So there's an opportunity there to connect with a lot of people that went to school at UWSP, and it's just really fun to get together on an annual basis.
The cool aunt. I guess that would sum it up in one sentence, but she was just very bubbly and just happy to be around, and she has a much more outgoing personality than I did, and she brought that out in me. We talked about that a little bit, because I'm generally a kind of a shy person, so she would just get me gabbing away, which is, I remember telling her a couple times, like, this is not me, I don't normally talk like this.
She really stands out to everybody, I guess, as someone who is a leader. She is very well versed in her field, and I think very well respected among her peers.
It's a great honor. When the chancellor called and told me about this, I was very surprised. I was in the middle of working on a budget, and I got this call, and it was some good news. And so I'm quite honored by receiving this award, but I also think that it's a chance to give back and to stay connected. As you look at it and you think that, you know, there's an institution that you can be connected with for over 30 years, that's a pretty nice thing to have in your life.
Lori, I just wanted to say to you that, you know, once in a lifetime it comes along that you're actually recognized for all the work that you do. Most of the time we're all unsung heroes who work tirelessly, and not for any reward, but for the good of the job, the good of the people that you work with. So I just want to say congratulations that you are being recognized for the work that you do and the good that you do for our community. Well deserved.